LeBron, how conscious are you of the scoring record while you're playing the games?
Not at all. I didn't get to this point in my career by thinking about, records or how many points I have or whatever the case may be. I just play the game the right way. I approach the game every night on trying to be a triple threat by, scoring, rebounding, assisting, defending, and then, later, may the chips fall where they may. So, I think maybe when I get close, super duper close, maybe it'll be in the back of my mind or in the front of my mind, but I don't ever put that type of pressure on myself. I just go out and play.
Dog, 89 away.
Yeah.
You view LeBron as an all-time great scorer.
It's weird. I kind of don't, because when I think of the all-time, I'm thinking of Malone, I think of Kareem, I certainly think of Wilt, Kobe, Jordan. I don't think of LeBron from that standpoint, and that's a tribute to him because he's so great in the other things that he does. I almost don't think of him as being a guy who's going to go down there and, score 45, 50 points a game, and obviously he's capable of doing it. Now, the one thing that does bother me about LeBron, he couldn't play on Monday night in Brooklyn.
Oh, that's the curse for the NBA.
Oh, it's a terrible thing.
What about the guy who took his kid, who actually went to Hawk to take his kid to see the great LeBron play, and he doesn't play that game, the kid's in tears. That is a huge problem. This has become a joke for the NBA. Play the game.
No argument
He agrees.
here.
He agrees.
No argument here with you guys. I've been complaining about it for years.
Impossible.
I've been complaining about it for years, and the NBA is going to, they're going to have to do something with these collective bargaining negotiations
rest
to address
it's a bunch of
They have to
garbage.
do it.
Right.
They have to do it.
But I don't want to get away from how great he is because he is listen, 118 points, he's going to get it. The idea that he's going to wait, though, to get it in L.A., I don't think the L.A. sports fan cares that much about LeBron. You think they haven't sold out?
They don't care about him to the point that they cared about Kobe, of course not.
Kareem.
Or Kareem,
Or
Magic and stuff like that. But they care. Because how much do they have to care about right now?
I understand that.
Got to hold on something.
But the Lakers...
They got a couple more days till the Dodgers start up again.
But the Laker fan...
Why? Before they lose in the postseason again?
That's true, too.
Come on now.
But the Laker fan does know that LeBron went to L.A. not to be on the Lakers, that LeBron went to L.A. because of business opportunities.
Listen, y'all, that doesn't matter when you deliver the championship. He delivered the championship. That's what matters.
That indoor championship like a bunch of plants?
That's very difficult. That was very difficult. That's very difficult to be in a bubble. To be in a bubble is restricted all
Take that whole season. I hate the bubble.
Okay, you got to count it, though,
I don't count anything that happened.
Oh, my Lord.
I'm sorry.
You lucky I wasn't on radio against y'all on this subject. No, you got to count that.
I give LeBron great regard and great kudos for some of his titles, especially in Cleveland, where what he did was unbelievably mind-boggling. But that whole season was a farce, that whole thing. It was like a bunch of geraniums. I mean, give me a break.
A couple of things.
Come on, that whole season was awful.
Couple of things. Don't bring up the Cleveland championship, and don't bring up that stimulus package that the league gave LeBron and the Cavaliers by suspending Draymond, and then Bogut and Iguodala got
get suspended.
Oh, please. They got hurt in Game 5, and they were going to take them out in 5.
Hey, look at the roster he won with, though.
Wait a minute. Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, what are you talking about?
I mean, come on.
Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, J.R. Smith, Tristan Thompson. They had a nice group.
He had Irving.
And Kevin Love, Kevin Love was a nice player.
He's all right.
I don't think you look at him and you think of Los Angeles as where is the shining moment of LeBron's career.
Sure, of course not. Of course not.
What is the shining moment of LeBron's career in your mind?
Well, to me, I'm not going to lie to you. You're asking the wrong person because I love this first championship in Miami.
He loves Miami.
But they were disappointing in Miami for the whole stay. You know what? You need to win more.
4 straight trips to the finals and 2 titles back to back. That's a disappointment.
They set up the team. It was basically hand-delivered that they were going to get there each year. And you know what? They split the baby.
All right, they split the baby, but at least they split it. That's number one. Number two, Dwayne Wade was not healthy for the last one. It's not like they lost when they were fully loaded and healthy. Dwayne Wade, and he played hurt. Give him credit for that. Wasn't no load management there. He played hurt. He tried. He couldn't do it.
The best thing I think he did in his career was what he accomplished, dragging teams to the finals that really couldn't win. But that he dragged there that should have lost in the first round. I mean, that were just awful teams.
Well, what are you
and
talking
he was
about?
able
The
to do
Eastern
that.
Conference at that time, Mike Francesa.
Still,
you had Toronto with DeMar DeRozan as their leader.
You had
Indiana with Paul George, even though he was a young star. But, come on now.
He had
the path to resistance wasn't that great.
but it's an
Path
awful
of prosperity.
roster that he had, and he still got there, and he delivered. To me, that's what I'll remember about him. But the thing I think about him more than anything else is this guy, at this age and his whole career, has had the pride and the work ethic to keep himself in great
Absolutely.
shape, and he plays hard all the time.
He doesn't
now,
cheat
I don't like him sitting out games,
Right.
but he hustles, he plays defense, he chases loose balls, he does it the right way. He plays hard.
And it's rare that he misses a bunch of games. He doesn't do that. He doesn't do that. We don't like the fact
He's
that
not Kawhi Leonard.
He doesn't do that, okay? And I'll tell you this. I do view LeBron as a scorer because when you average 27 points per game, you average 27 points per game.
He's
This is
not
what
a
he does.
shooter. He's
I
not
understand.
a closer.
shooter.
He is
not
a scorer.
closer. But he's a
Hey,
scorer. But
how
he's
can
closed
he-
enough.
how
He's
can he-
closed.
listen.
He's closed as much as many stars.
He averages 27 points for his career. He averages 29 in the finals.
Yep.
I mean, those are big numbers. He's had many huge games. He almost averages a triple-double in the finals. The guy is positionless. At the time, he was a great rebounder. He's a great passer, great rebounder. He was a very good defender in the top of his career. He can do everything. He was just not a great foul shooter.
That's
and
right.
he was not a great make-the-last-shot guy.
Definitely
That's
not.
not who he is. That's just
I agree.
not who
I
he
agree with
was.
that.
And he also
We
has
have Reggie Miller for
No
that.
disagree.
And he also had that Dallas series
Yeah.
where he played horrendous.
In the fourth quarter.
Oh, he was
four
awful.
consecutive fourth
Oh,
quarter.
he was terrible.
Exactly.
Let's be fair. He was terrible. In
But
that
other than
series.
Jordan, they've all had their moments.
Bird didn't.
No, listen. Larry Bird's one of the greatest players of all time.
I think he's better than LeBron.
What?
He didn't have a better career.
Not a better career.
You know,
He wasn't
Let me
better.
hold on now.
But listen,
hold on.
Larry healthy was as good as it gets.
In a best-of-7 series in their prime, you want Larry Bird or you want LeBron?
Healthy back?
You healthy?
Healthy back.
LeBron.
No!
Yes.
It's Bird!
Better all-around player.
Mike Francesa,
Oh.
I am so proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Hey, Larry's guy was going to get 35.
Yes.
But Larry wasn't going to come up
Larry
short.
Larry
He was
couldn't
gonna
guard a
make his
lamppost.
shots.
Larry's one of the great players of all time, but he didn't guard people. He played passing lanes. He got his steals. He was smart, great rebounder, but he did not have
Great
he didn't have the
passer.
ability to play great
But
defense.
his competitiveness in a big game, he never showed up small in a big game. When healthy. When healthy.
Listen, if you ask me top 10, if you ask me who's number 6, Larry Bird.
I'm putting a little
On
higher.
my
than
top 10.
Gentlemen, may I
go
chime
ahead.
in here? They do call me Stephen Naismith for a reason. Let me tell you something.
Who's they?
That would be, there's many, many, many. Here's the deal. I've said this to Doggy before. I'll take Larry Bird any day of the week in the last 2 minutes.
Oh, deadly.
Not for the first 46. They count.
Yeah, but he could do everything.
Larry Bird wasn't LeBron James.
But he played the game. He saw the game faster than anybody else.
Okay, but he couldn't do what
Great
LeBron
passer.
James could do.
No, he didn't have that kind of
All
athletic
right, then.
ability.
That's what we're
Okay?
talking
No,
about.
he didn't. Listen,
There's a lot of people that can see. You can be a
didn't-
visionary, but if you can't
I
execute,
didn't
what
put
difference
him
does it
ahead
make?
of LeBron James. To me, there's 5 guys that stand out above everybody else.
Okay.
3 centers: Russell, Wilt, and Jabbar, and Michael and LeBron. To me, your top 10 start at 6. Those 5 are in the top 5.
Absolutely.
By themselves.
Okay.
Now, here's your problem with Wilt, Mike.
Oh, you can't take Wilt out. Come on now.
He had too many spots in his career.
Wilt?
Game 7, looking for Willis.
Wilt,
When he came up small against Bill
I
Russell.
don't understand the end of the 69-70.
That's another
I don't
one.
understand
How about the thing he
what
took
happened
himself
in the
out?
All
Garden.
right,
Hey,
gentlemen.
here's the amazing thing. He got 45 in Game 6.
And then he did nothing in Game 7.
He did nothing in Game 7.
Hey, how about the series against Boston
You can't
in
forget
Game
that.
7 when he took himself
I
out of the
can't
game?
understand Wilt, but remember.
That's why I don't
Right
put him
then.
up.
Wilt could do it. Wilt got 55 rebounds.
Oh,
in
I know
the game.
that.
That's
From
Wilt
a
averaged
physical-
50 points a game.
Yeah.
I mean, he did things
Mike,
nobody could even
the
think
Mad
about.
Dog, Stephen A., we got to table it because there's another end happening right now, and that would be Tom Brady. He did retire.